Right, MTT13, your last MTT this term. This is dotted notes. So we have done dotted notes before, but this is going in a bit more depth now. What a dot does when you add it to a note is it adds half of the value of the note again. So a dotted minim, a minim we know is worth 2. When you add a dot, you add half of that value. Half of 2 is 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's worth 3, and that's illustrated here. You've got a minim plus half a minim, which is a crotchet, that equals 3. And then a dotted crotchet, a crotchet is worth 1, and then plus half a crotchet is a quaver. So that's worth three quavers. Another way to think of it is worth 1.5 crotchet beats. Okay? And then a dotted quaver, a quaver is worth half, plus half of a quaver is a semiquaver. So that's half plus a quarter, that's worth 3/4. All right, so fill in the blanks with the correct number. Either 1.5, 3, 6 or 12. So a dotted minim is worth how many minims? It's worth 1.5 minims. Okay, a dotted minim is worth how many crotchets? Well, that's worth 3, so it's worth 3 crotchet beats, and I'll leave you to do the rest. Number 2, add dots where necessary to make complete bars. So this is a bit tricky. Let's have a look. We need 4 beats in this bar, so we've got 2 plus 1 plus a half. So we need half a beat to complete this. So where are we going to find half a beat? So remember, you add a dot to a note to get half of that note's value. So we need to add it to a crotchet, because adding it to a crotchet will add half a beat. Okay, so that's now 2 plus 1.5 plus a half. So that's 4. One more. 2 beats plus 1 is 3 beats. So we need 1 more beat to make our 4. So to add a whole beat, we're going to add a dot to our minim, which will add half of the minim again. So that's 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Okay, it's getting trickier here. This is quite a difficult one. Finished on a hard one. A quaver is worth half. If you're finding it tricky, it might be worth just writing down what the notes equal. That's half. That's a semiquaver there. Notice it's got the 2 beams. So that's a quarter. And then that's 1 and that's 2. So that's 2, 1, that's 3, plus half and a quarter is 3/4. So that's 3 3/4. What do we need to finish 4? We need another quarter. So we need to add our dot to a half beat to create another quarter. So that's going to be on that one there. Okay, so dotted, that's 1 1/4, half